Right, so it's dark, it's pitch black. We're here at the little Dawley Pools, but I don't think we're going to be able to fish it. So I know the stick's going through, but you've got the chance of your line cutting. Looks a bit more frozen out in the. Try and see if we can get a better view for the camera. There's all stuff on top of the water. Look, nah, you can see it, mate. There's no chances there. No. Right, plan B. Come on, let's go. We do have a plan B. Don't have the rods for it, but who cares? Catch up with you in a bit. At place number 2. And I don't know if you can see it. Still pitch black. But we're on the River Severn. Now I don't have river rods, I only got my carp rods. So they'll have to make do. But, let's try and catch a barbel. I was originally set up to fish the dandy, and so the setup that I've got on, it's not really ideal for river fishing. I have got some leads, but I'm going to try this first because the river doesn't seem to be flowing that quick. So I'm going to mould the micro pellets around that. I'm going to have a 12mm robin red, hair rigged. That's going to be pushed inside the middle, then moulded around. And that gets casted out. The same style that I was using on Appley the other week, a running inline lead. Now we have got some gripper leads, so if it does end up being a little bit too quick, the river, I will swap over to the gripper leads. I've casted my first one out on that lead that I showed you, just the inline lead. And as though now it's getting lighter, I can actually see how fast the river's going. It's actually going quite quick, and I could tell as soon as I cast it in, it's just taking it. So I'm going to put my gripper lead on. Well, anyway, another angler's just come past, and he's like, "Oh, you need at least an 8-ounce lead on here." So it just goes to show you how underprepared I am. Fella's down there setting up. As you can see, it's getting a bit lighter. You can see the river now. And at the end of the day, if we do blank, we're out. We're in a beautiful area in Broseley, not Broseley, not far from Ironbridge. And I'll just see how we go. So I've got to change my rig. The river, as you can see, it's just going way too quick. So I'm going to put a gripper lead on. So I'm going to have to tie a new hair. So all I've got some braid, and I've put a little loop in at the end. It's going to be for where the air goes. I've got it's got me a hook, and it's just going to be a knotless knot. So you can see, put it in away from the sharp, so it goes in at the back of the hook. Pulls up, and you leave yourself as much as you think you need. So I'm going to leave, you can see if it focuses in, I'm going to leave that much. And then what I do is I tie away from it on the hook where the hoop, that's going to be the sharp bit. On that end's a sharp bit, so I tie around away from the sharp bit, and I'll wrap it round as many times as you want, really. I'll do it about 8 times, and then I'll put it back in again at the back of the hook. Go. It's just a simple air rig. So, as I showed you how to tie my air rig, and then all I did at the other end, I just tied a figure of 8 loop. The only reason why I'm not using a swivel is because I've got these, let me get in the camera, these beads here. It's quite hard to see, so I'll just quickly hook it on and you'll see what I mean. So that hooks on like that, and then this stop here pushes over and keeps your hoop in place like that. And then I'm using, it's only a 3.5 ounce lead, but it's all I've got. Like I say, I'm just improvising. So all I've got is the gripper lead here. I'm going to leave it free running. Let's see if it works. It's a frosty morning. That's the view we have though. So how nice is it just to be out? Quite high up here. It does go down a little bit further here. So if we do catch one, or if Connor catches one, we might have to bring it down. Morning, Connor.
Morning.
It's not a bad little setup. What you got on him, mate?
On my right one I've got a meaty garlic.
This one here, yeah.
Oily. Then on my left one I've got half a banana. Just fish as a symbol.
And the banana, that's mere pop-ups, isn't it?
Yeah, mere pop-ups.
So, a little run on this rod here, beep, 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 and then stopped. So, probably spooked off a bit now. It's a good sign. Well, this guy's a proper barbel fisherman, or proper river fisherman, you should say. You can tell by his setup. Well, I'm going to be more of a carp fisherman, so I'm here today because all the lakes and the pools that I'd like to normally fish are frozen. Connor's just making a cup of tea now and just waiting and just enjoying what's around us. For anyone who is fishing, good luck and tight lines. Okay, so it's 10:30. We've been here 7, 8, 9, 10, 3.5 hours. All I had was the one take, and it only went off for like about 3 seconds. So I was talking to the other angler just there, and he said it could have been a chub. Yeah, nothing at the minute. I was talking to him, and he's got this stuff. He said, "Yeah, I'll try one of these." So I'll show you. They're like donkey chokers. But it's luncheon meat, where he's had it marinating in all these additives. It smells like curry, but he has used like these fish additives on him as well. So I'm going to stick one of them on in a minute and see how we get on with it. have to put my drag a little bit tighter, I think. It's 1 o'clock now, well into the session. Nothing. But you know what? Got the sun out. We're sitting down. Beautiful scenery. And this is what it's all about. If we don't catch, you know. At least we tried. At least we got out. Okay, so the bailiff Alfie, he's just walked down, got us a bit of a tip, really. I think he knows what he's talking about. So I just changed one of my rods, and this one I've changed. I'll change this one in a minute. It was this one, so it was the air basically. So now I've got it probably around about 1.5 foot long, rather than having it about 6 inches. 1.5 foot to 2 foot long. We'll see if it makes a difference. If it does, bonus. So we're getting on to about 4 o'clock now. I reckon we've got probably about another 45 minutes of light. I think we're going to stay here for about another hour and a half. Talking to the one guy, and he was saying that, you know, the biggest barbel that's been caught out of here was on this stretch anyway, £16. The biggest pike, £25. The biggest chub. How big was that chub, he said? The biggest chub. Yeah, it was some size, I can't remember what he said. Perch, £5. So there are some fish to be had, you know, rewarding fish. I remember seeing a video of a chap who was doing some barbel fishing. He was night fishing, and that was on the Severn. I don't know if it was on this stretch or whether it was the stretch down. Anyway, caught into a carp, £27. So there is carp in here as well. But yeah, we're going to carry on fishing into the dark. Let's say that's the best time to catch a barbel. So fingers crossed. So Connor has just landed, well, he's just caught his first fish. It's taken all day. So I don't think it's massive. It's a chub. Carry on casting, mate, and then the rewards will pay. Oh, slightly in the lip.
And that was on a meaty garlic boilie.
Not massive, but you know what?
It's appreciated.
It's definitely appreciated. Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. It's starting to get dark. Kind of saved his blank. I'm so happy for him. Well done, mate. Right, so we got here when it was dark. We'll be leaving when it's dark. I've had a good day, you know. I haven't caught anything, but this young man has. He's chuffed with his first river job. I won't say that we've conquered, I won't say that we've had success, but you know what, it's been a cracking day. Nearly slipped, but we'll try again. So, till next time. See you later, guys. Carry on casting.